Yo, 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 what's going on,
Go.
guys? It's your boy Culture here today with Caged episode 11 with Akara Warlord, Akara Viewtiful, and the one and only Akara Bang. What is going on, guys?
What's up? What's up? One and only.
One and only. Yo, chill, bro.
What comes after one?
What comes?
I was
Well,
waiting for it.
here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Another Cage podcast featuring your third place runner-up at the NCS Minor, Akara Bang. Looking
Damn.
great, throwing nanners, monkey flipping everywhere. Looking at a goddamn degenerate. How'd it feel?
That's the way to
It's
start.
all right. It's the start of something.
Wow, that was
Yo, wow,
That was humbling.
bravo, that was great.
Yes.
God.
I mean,
Let's hear
we can
about
go
it.
through anything. Like,
Well, let's talk about that. 'Cause that was actually a really good showing for you, and like you're back. You had a nice top three performance, and like you
Yep.
said, you were in losers pretty early on, which of course had me going all sad at first. I was like, man, I want to see Bang up there, but you had a hell of a run. So just go ahead and talk about that whole night, man.
Sorry,
I've been
sorry.
talking to a lot of people about consistency. It's like pretty tough to be consistent in this game. I don't know why. It's tougher on me. People tell me it's because I play mid tiers now. I don't really believe it. I just think it's a different pace that I need to get more accustomed to, and I'm like growing to it. But I did get sent to losers pretty early. I've lost to Pink Menace before, and he got fifth, but we had to play pretty early on, and he beat me, and I was just like, all right, let's make a run. And I saw my like bracket and like where I was gonna go, and I was like, I can do this. And then I made it. I was planning. I wanted top three. I reached my goal. Only outplaced by PGR, but that seems kind of lame, you know. Like I'm not like happy, but I'm content.
It's a good way to look at it.
I kind of know what I need to work on. I just need to play more people. Like Colorado is like annoying, where there's only so many people that I can play and really improve. Everybody else is just kind of like a cesspool of mediocrity, which sucks.
But so why'd you die? So I know usually you play with headphones in. Why'd you not play with headphones in? I noticed you had them out for a while. Was it just a mental thing, or did you not feel like it was working, or what?
So at the beginning of this year, I was using headphones a lot, and I kind of want to get away from that because I feel like I'm too like antsy when I play with headphones. Like I get my jams going, I'm just going crazy. But yesterday I did play with headphones. Usually when I have the big ones on, that's game noise, and when I have the little green ones in, that's like my music. So yesterday I had my music going, and it worked out. There was a couple guys. I think it might have been Smirk and Kronos, but when I was playing them, I was like, I don't want to fucking lose to these dorks. So I like took out the
Damn.
headphones. I was like, fuck you.
How does it feel that you're like the boomer that beat the Zoomers, dude?
I mean, I don't think they've like never beaten me really. Like Smirk's Rise, like he hasn't beaten me. Like I don't know. And then Kronos, he never beats me. He would travel up to Greeley to play me, and I'd kick his ass with anyone. But I think they're good. I don't think they're great. I think Kronos has more potential, but we'll see.
Snake.
I don't know. It's another thing that's annoying is I've been doing all these losers runs. I want to do something from winners. I got to be in winners and do good at winners. It like takes that like loss to like set me back, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. I'm dramatic.
You're dramatic.
Not good.
You got the job done, so that's all that really counts. And it was nice seeing you beat the people that you beat. It was a fun thing to see. There's a few players there. I was like, yeah, they're okay. I'm not a huge fan of them. So to watch you sit there and do that run and then beat them the way you did was great to watch. So I was excited and pretty happy to see that.
Yeah, I was happy. Then I got to fight AZ. Obviously, it was kind of a team kill, but
Right.
I really wanted to fight him, and I was like, that was honestly maybe the best set I've ever had, the most fun I've ever had in this game, just because it was so back and forth, and we were both kicking each other's ass, and that was a lot of fun. I really wanted to fight Nico. It's a shame the whole weekend I didn't get to fight him, but yeah.
Not even a money match?
And then Ping, he beat me the last 2 times, but I finally like locked it down and watched some videos, and I was like, I see what I'm doing wrong, and then I slapped him. Pretty bad too. I got some clips on that, man. He was talking shit before too. We were eating like during like the top 8 break, and he was in winners, and I was like, dude, I don't think we're gonna fight today, like because you're in winners, and then you're gonna lose, and then you're probably gonna lose to S2H, and then S2H got beat by Pink Menace, Pink Menace lost to Ping, so I played Ping. And he's like, you know what happened last time, right? He's like, I 3-0'd your ass. And I was like, bro,
Oh
I'm going
shit.
to destroy you when we play.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I did.
you kind of took it to his ass in that set. So yeah, that's pretty funny
I
to
was
hear
mad.
that.
I was like fueled up. I was like, nah, man. I don't like losing to people too many times in a row. I don't fuck with that.
I enjoyed like when you beat him. It was like the pop off. You like gave him the pound, just walked off. He's just sitting there trying to like roll up his controller, just like looking around. I was like, oh shit. I was like, Big's
Dude,
cracked right
after
now.
there were a couple after set stuff that was really funny. There was a couple, I think there was 3 people where Kronos, AZ, and Ping, after I beat them, they sat there for a good while and I was just gone. I was gone out of there. I was like, see ya. And then Smirk slammed his controller down, which I love. I love it. I love when that happens. I was like, damn. And he slammed it hard too. I was like, fist bump. And then I just walked off.
Oh shit.
People were mad after they lost. I was like, guys, relax.
I
Well, I
mean, did
think-
they expect anything different? You've been
Well,
gone. It's not like you got any worse.
It's kind of the Zoomer mentality. Like they have no composure. They have no like will to keep fighting, you know? Like he took the first game and I was like, I'm just gonna settle in and kick this guy's ass, and that's exactly what I did. And then Kronos almost reverse 3-0'd me, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't like losing to this dork who's like patting himself after every stock. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. I agreed.
I,
Fuck that shit.
I kind of like Kronos. I ain't gonna lie though, but that shit's funny that
No.
you said that though. It's
I-
funny.
I like Kronos too. But I was like, fuck this guy.
I know what you're
Like
talking about.
he hit me with the BS up tilt and like game 4 and just like, let's go, let's go. I'm like, bro, I like you, but I'm gonna fuck you up this next game.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
God, dude.
But yeah, I like Kronos. I mean, I like basically everybody, but when it comes to competing, I'm like, well,
Right.
it's separate.
That's
Where
what
was
you gotta
Dark?
look at.
Where was Dark Buffalo?
Good
Did
question.
he
I've
make
been
it to the
looking at that
tournament?
guy for a while. I don't know where he's
No,
been.
you haven't beaten him yet. So I was hoping he would be there this weekend.
Maybe.
Maybe the
I don't know.
Arcadian that's gonna happen here soon.
Did you just see that?
Yeah, I was about to
What the
mention that,
fuck?
bro.
That's not even fair. First off, like the fact this is fucked up. I was looking, I was like, oh, the top 10, I was like, wait, that's the PR or the PR, right? I was like, well, Bang's not
Yeah.
even on that shit. I was like, oh man, that's fucked up. This
Yeah.
is fucked up.
Time to get sniped.
Dude, catch me at the Arcadian.
Yeah,
There's gonna be, like-
be in that, dude. Free money.
Dude, Arcadians are always like jam packed too. There's gonna be like 70 people there, and it's just gonna be the freest thing in the world.
I'll
Hey,
tell you, it wasn't jam packed. The minor you just competed in, 85 people, huh?
I
Oh,
thought
man.
skill wise, there was a lot of good people, but in terms of like people, there wasn't
Right.
a lot of people.
Right.
So yeah, that was interesting to see. I was hoping for a bigger bracket. I was kind of happy because we got like time to go bowl and shit afterwards, but yeah, it's kind of sad.
But as long as like that money's guaranteed, I mean, just a quicker path. That's how I'm starting
Yeah.
to look at it. At first, I was like, man, that's kind of stupid. But if you have a player in the game, it's a quicker path, and you know if they're good enough to get the top threes and compete for that championship, like, so
Yeah.
be it. It
I was
just, I'm
kind
just
of
more, huh?
because I felt like I was like working hella hard in losers, and I got third. I was hoping for a little bit more money, but it's all right.
Well, you got the major right around the corner, so
It's true.
I have a
We got some
feeling it's-
people coming after that.
now you sure about that, huh? Guys are positive. Guys are positive.
Yeah.
You're gonna actually get some people in there for once.
Yeah,
$10,000 on the line.
I know Myron, Nico's probably coming back. Myron's going. Meister's going. Bestness should be there. Shit. Who else?
If it's broadcasted better, I know a lot of the California people are wanting to go out like
Yeah.
east, but
Yeah.
a lot of them couldn't afford it because they found out about the minor like a week ago. So a lot of them are like, well, we can't go now.
Going. Stroder's going. I'm trying to think about other people going. There's some solid people coming. I think ESAM MVD are going. So it's gonna be pretty. There should be like 10 PGR people there, my guess.
Get your run back on ESAM after Genesis.
The run back.
The salty
Gotta
run
get
back.
the Falco going, dude. The Falco's what's gonna win me some of these things, sadly. Because a lot of the top players, like, I don't know, it's like kind of weird. Like Falco gets away with a lot. So if I'm playing good with Falco, because he's good in this game, and the way I play him is good in this game, Diddy's like still too slow, kind of. So We'll see.
No, I feel that. I don't know. I still think
Caden,
your
would you-
PT. I still think your PT can do some work, dude. I think you kind of broke its heart by leaving Tan Girl alone.
Yeah, I'll probably start working on PT again here pretty soon. But I don't know. I was thinking about trying out some other top tiers. We might see.
Ooh, snake. Bring out the snake.
I tried Inkling and then I was like, nah, dude, Inkling's not my. Maybe Lucina, just some basic bitch shit.
I feel that, dude. That'd be lit.
Yeah. By the way, Caden was messaging. Caden was giving me coaching tips before.
Dude,
anything
hell
else.
yeah, dude.
Did you see me? I was not. I was like communicating with him on the stream. He was like, "This is what he's gonna do during the set," and I looked at him. and I was like,
He looked at me and he was like, I got you. Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna say it's all on me for you getting third, but it's all on me.
Shit.
I'm like-
"Well, you give me, you help me with like one person, and like
Yeah,
that
I
tip,
think I.
like,
Which one? Was
you
it?
were like, he's gonna nair you a lot. I was like, no
Yeah,
fucking doubt he's gonna nair me a lot.
Well, dude, like, but you like think about that. It's like Wolf, like you know he's gonna nair, but you don't understand like how much he's gonna nair. It's like, dude, all he's gonna do is nair and back air. And if you don't get hit by that, you're gonna win the set.
What was interesting about our set, and we talked about it afterwards, because AZ's pretty chill, but we both don't really know the other person's character that well. Like, I don't fight any wolves, and he doesn't fight any Diddy. It's like,
Yeah, who's the only Wolf you fought in Colorado? Is there even one that plays Wolf anymore? Still?
I feel like Yeek's like 6 months ago or something.
I mean, I played Wolf for a minute, but
Wolf's good, dude.
I like it though, dude. Hell yeah. Third.
I mean, I
What
just
about
gotta
that?
travel a little bit.
I mean, it had to have felt good though after that Friday night tournament where you're sixth. I mean, of course, like six is still good. That's no slouch position, but you want to be higher. Like it's got to feel good coming up to the minor, the actual real tournament.
Was that the winter
Yeah.
showdown or whatever?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Friday, whatever that was called.
Yeah, I was just kind of annoyed. I actually got the badge right here. I was kind of annoyed because I like badges, by the way. They're pretty chill.
Those are
I
pretty
was
sweet.
annoyed because like I got cock blocked. Like, no, actually, you can take offense if you want. The shoe just got slapped by AZ, and I'm like, come on, man. Like, what? I'm like, I'm gonna beat this man if I play him. And the next day I beat him because I was like, dude, I can see his flaws.
He got beat
Shoot,
by
just-
Mello. That's what blew my mind. Like,
Damn, he had a rough weekend.
He had a really rough weekend, man.
The car can have slapped him.
And he kind of takes it to heart, man. I was reading his tweets. I was like, oh shit. I was like, we're back to this again.
It's
I'm gonna start
mentality.
worrying about myself. Because everybody wants to see me fail or the fuck he was writing about. It's like, whatever. In my head, I was like, yeah, I was kind of rooting for you to fail. So,
Dude, I think-
Mm.
relax,
I did. I
relax
wanted to
with
see
you.
Bang beat him on I wanted to see Bang play him, but never got the chance. But then I found out that AZ smoked him twice at Winter Showdown, so I was like, I'll take it.
It was
No way.
bad too. I was like, what the fuck? I don't get it. He looks like shit when he plays them. Like, cause he kind of like figures people out, but it takes him too long. Like he struggles to do it mid game, which is something like I'm pretty good at. I need to get better mid game, but like mid set, like between games, I can figure it out. But he could figure out AZ, but like he's not gonna play him a lot, so he's not gonna get the download on him. So
Right.
it's gonna be like kind of weird, where it's like he doesn't know how to adapt. And that's why he kind of struggles against out of staters, because it's like if his flow chart doesn't work on them, he doesn't know what to do.
Just kind of abuses DSS for what she is, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, he's pushing buttons, and in this game, it's pretty good. I mean, you see like Smirk and Prey and other people getting on PR because they're pushing buttons, but like long term, like you got to slow it down. People are ready for that, you know.
And nobody's ready for a Diddy with a banana and shield. What are you gonna do?
Nope.
What are you gonna
Nope,
do, dude?
never will be.
No,
But-
that's sick though, dude.
That whole loser run was fucking dope because like I haven't been watching Smash for a minute, so like I was actually invested in that entire stream for the most part. I was sucked into it, so it was dope to watch all that stuff. And I was nervous a couple of times because I don't know who you have. You smoked him like it might have been Kronos. I don't know if
It
he's
was.
the one that brought it back on you towards
It was
the end.
yeah, the snake with Kronos.
did,
Bro, I was getting so fucking nervous. I was like, "Fuck, come on, man!" Just and then you fucking.
we were all in Discord, like watching your Twitch. We were all like, I was yelling at you. I was like, dude, don't you get hit by another up tilt, you stupid monkey! Like, stop getting hit. I was like, dude, she gotta quit. And you died with up tilt. I was like, dude, come on. But we were all watching that shit, dude. It was intense. It was kind of cool sitting in Discord watching
Bro, I
you
was
try
in
to
it.
try
I
to
was
throw
mad
it
because
down.
I SD'd, game 3, and then I almost 3-0'd him even still, and then
That
he won
SD was
that game.
tragic.
Yeah,
That SD
Caden was like
almost
screaming
SD
at
almost
you,
lost.
bro. He was yelling.
That SD, I was so mad. I was like, dude, there's no way you just SD'd at 38%. I was like, dude, you're about to lose the set because of that. And he started to run it back, and I was like, dude, that SD might lose in the set. And then
Dude, you know how many times I SD'd yesterday?
I don't know, probably a lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
I was
Probably a
like,
lot.
yeah, too many times.
But like
I
game 3, like that, like was that game 5, you like chilled out. Like you stopped running into his grenades and his nair, and I was like, okay, I told like Warlord, like, oh, he won this set. Like you're up a whole stock. I was like, it's over.
It's game 5 bang.
You could tell game 5 bang, and you could feel the struggle that Kronos was just trying so hard. I was like, it's over. Christian just sitting there in banana, and nothing's happening. It's over.
What's it called? I think I might have had double-digit sets. I didn't check, but I had a lot of losers. I might be like 10-2 yesterday. Because like
I think
that's
I
the
looked at it.
problem.
You're right around 10-2. I think you're like
Yeah.
10 or 11-2.
Yeah, like I played so fucking much, and it was like early too. So I was playing so many different. I played a Ridley. I played a Young Link. I played a bunch of people. A Peach. I played so many different characters. Like I had to keep switching back and forth, like what I was doing. I had to play
Was it just
smart.
all Falco Diddy, or is it all Diddy or what?
It was almost all Diddy. You guys saw basically all of Falco when it was Ping and Best Nest. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these brackets are annoying because I have to keep him warm. And when I just throw out Falco to like beat one guy, like it's kind of rusty looking, you know.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
looked alright yesterday,
you
but
think
like
that's a better matchup though? You think the lasers you think it's better than Banana, like Falco
for
versus Best
Warrior,
Nest? No, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm saying more for like you said you brought him against Best Nest. You think Falco beats that?
yeah, which was interesting because I'm surprised well, I'm not that surprised. I beat his Rob, and like Rob's a matchup I kind of struggle with. So I should have honestly probably just stayed Falco because I think he does good against the Psy kids and Falco because he's a big body, and Rob. I meant to say Rob, because he's a big body, but I don't know. I was just kind of, I don't know if I was tired. I played a little off. I need to review it still, but we'll see. Got to watch your VODs. It's important.
Progress is progress. Yeah, watch
Yeah.
your VODs, kids.
I'm taking notes. I'm sick of losing to people. I hate it. Like, I don't get how people can just keep going back week after week losing the same fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's like I went to one weekly. Once I lost, I was like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
Right?
Going back to the shit.
that's because you got work, Nick. Don't lie.
Yeah,
No,
I'm on my
dude.
very first fucking match, bro. So you need to like watch yourself. I'm 1-2 all time in Smash Ultimate.
Okay, bro. Chill.
Just,
Didn't
you better
you
watch
fight
it.
Fabian?
No, I played Jesus. That was like my second match, and he fucking smoked me. I didn't know what to do.
That was the tournament we all took the picture. That's when I played
Yeah.
Fabian with Pichu that day. Way
Yeah.
back when, dude.
Way back in the Pichu days.
I miss Pichu, dude. My poor little guy, dude, just broken. Just doesn't work anymore.
Dude, he's fine. People are being babies about
No,
Pichu. That kid's
he's still
great.
good. He's still on shit. Take stock at 60%, dude. 60% from across the stage, he still kills people.
But yeah, Winter Showdown was disappointing. So going from that to the Smashdown was nice. I feel good now. I feel like I powered up a bit fighting certain people. So I feel good going forward. I feel like I know what I need to practice. I feel like I was kind of in a hole where I didn't know what I needed to do. And now I'm kind of like getting back to what I need to do. I'm still very, very sloppy with the SDs, dropping combos, movements a little sloppy, some bad monkey flips. So I'm still playing really sloppy. When I clean it up, it should be something. So I'm excited.
who do you train with? Who's your new partner? Are you just a lab guy or what? You just lab only now?
Kind of. I mean, there's no one really close to me to play. Like I would play like a Shu or a King, maybe a Mellow, but like they're not around. And then I play with Fabian and Jesus on like podcast nights, but they're kind of they don't make you better. Like it's just kind of like they don't change it up. Like I named those 3 guys because they'll like kind of switch it up. The 2 that I named, Shu, like I said, doesn't really switch it up, but he's just kind of like you want to be able to stay consistent at beating someone that doesn't change it up, you know?
Yeah.
So
Hey, no more Smash Mondays, dude.
no more Smash Mondays. It's really helpful too. Like there are some guys around here that I would play, but like when it's such a big skill drop, I like try different things and work on it. But like once you get into that mode, like you can't get into the mode unless it's at a certain level. Like against AZ, I played different than I'd played against anyone else. Even it kind of carried over to ping, but even not that much. Like with AZ, I was playing like a different way. Like I was like in it way better. But it's kind of
No,
hard to
that
explain.
makes no, that makes sense. It's like you play up to your competition, but when you're playing somebody you like, you should stomp. You kind of just autopilot. Kind of, you don't really do much. You kind of just like, or you'll go for like a dare when you're not supposed to go for a dare. You should just be sitting there. You do something stupid. You're like, why did I even go for that?
I be
But
doing
like,
stupid shit too much. Too much. I got a nasty combo on Friday though.
Sorry.
Nasty. Hit this man with the double dip. That's the bank right there.
did you do the 0% down throw down air to down air
I
again?
did
That
down
one?
throw, double back, nair, double down. Gross.
Ooh.
And that was like to end the set too. I love that. When you do something like that and then you have the hand already extended.
Yeah, before he dies, you already put the fist bump out like this. You're just like,
I love
That's
that.
fucked. I love it.
don't even make eye contact. You're sitting there holding controller. And you're just like this.
It's over. Good games, man.
Or you start
Yeah.
rolling up your controller and he's not even dead yet. He's still flying. You start rolling up. You're just like, dude, sitting there DIing out of his heart, and you're just like rolling your
No,
controller
dude,
up.
you did. Like I know. There was I had a couple of crazy like barrel angles yesterday too. If you guys are watching, there was one against AZ like the second game, which was like the nuttiest like barrels I've ever done. I like swerved around him and barely grabbed the ledge. It was crazy. But yeah, just gotta work those little things.
Nice to fucking finally see your ass back and smoking all these kids you know you should be smoking. I'm excited for that. You can
Yeah.
just, I think the whole point when you're watching people like the young guys, like the Smirks and the Chronos, I just think they know like deep down inside of like, fuck, man, like I was enjoying my like time to shine, and now this fucker's back here because like they still can't beat Shu, and now they're going like, fuck, like Bang's back.
Well, most of them can't beat me. Like you
Well,
got
that's
your
what I'm saying
ping.
though. Well, that's why they're fucking depressed about this whole situation. Is they're like they had it good when you were gone, and now they're going, well, fuck, man. Like, all right, let's go for third place today at ESF. Like, hope I can get there.
That's something I like about Smirk is I give him a lot of shit, but that man like practices and plays so much that he's not content, which is something I can dig.
That's dope.
Because I hate that word content. Like I said, I was content with yesterday. Like that's exactly what I am. Like I'm like happy-ish, but like there's more.
Dude, it's like, dude, I love seeing that guy lose. Like, it makes me happy because, like, bro, I was trying to be cool, dude. So like, I was in the tournament here in California, right? And so there's a guy named Nito. You know who he is? He's the Ken player. And so
Yeah.
I played him in tournament. And I had a good set with him. So I was talking with him after, and I was like, oh, dude, there's a guy in Colorado who plays Ken too, and he's been doing pretty well. He's made himself on PR and shit. Like, you should check him out. And I kind of hooked Smirk up with Nito, who's kind of like the number one Kenner. He's you can argue him for like being up there. He's winning tournaments in Southern California now and shit. And
Yeah.
he kind of hit like he's like, oh, like Akara still exists. And I was like,
Oh
dude,
shit, I remember that.
I
You
was
were
like,
talking about it.
so I was like, dude, you really like, okay, like, I didn't say anything with it. I left it alone. I was like, dude, like, honestly, like, dude's in an Armada Academy. He's not cool anyways. Like, I don't care. And so like
Bruh,
just to see you beat him and just to see him lose and him having to delete he said I'll have to take time off Twitter because it's too toxic. Like, it just makes me feel good. Like, dude, like, you suck.
dude, I don't get
Dude,
how people can't love that. Like
Very
people say
yeah,
thankful.
it's like,
people raging. It's like, dude, I controlled that man.
I
to do
love
that.
it, dude. Like, when you said he threw his controller, I'm like, good. Like, you let him know Akara still exists. So the next time I see him say anything, I'd be like, dude, you threw down your controller against a non-existing Akara. Bang. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, all the time you put in is just nothing. God, dude,
I
it got me
don't know
so
why.
angry.
I'm,
I don't
I'm
know
making
why
the
he's doing
Akara
this controller.
Academy. Fuck it.
Oh my
Do it.
god.
That man's like
They hit me up for that shit. But I'm not doing it, but still.
that man's like 0-5 on me since I've been back. I don't know why he's like I would slam your controller if you lose to like a scrub, but like you've been losing. Like it's consistent.
It's kind of expected at this point. Like, dude, quit it.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. It fucking all hit him at once. Like, this is what's going to be happening again. Like, you got to be kidding me. He had it good, and now he's going, what the fuck? Like, Bang's back. And you're not like Shu. You're yourself. You got different emotions, and you say different shit. So it's not like his little buddy Shu being him. It's like, fuck, there's Christian again, whooping my
But
ass.
I was saying like Smirk and Chrono, more Smirk. his like miniature shoe, where it's like you see the tweets and you see how he acts, and he's like, I don't deserve this. Like, I don't know why I'm in this. I'm like, bro, relax. Like, it's not. It's just a game. Like, I got work tomorrow. Like, let's just calm down.
You're still on his hit list, bro. Remember that tweet he had out? You're still on that hit list. He
Bro,
thinks he can beat you. Remember that?
I know. I looked at it and like I wasn't even like on the harder one. I was like, really? Like, what?
This fool bullied him so bad of one comment that fucker took down that tweet and just deleted everything like it didn't exist. It was wild.
Well, what's funny is that he actually beat me early on in this game, like when he wasn't even PR with his Ganondorf, when I was going like PT against him. But like since then, he hasn't done anything, and now he's like number 2, and I think it's hilarious.
Placeholder, dude.
It should just tell you that like people don't really change. Like I understand, and I encourage people to like pick different characters, but like you're gonna get the same shit if you're playing the same way, you know. And I'm not a dumb idiot. Like I know exactly what you're gonna do. Like you're gonna lose to me. That's what you're gonna do.
I love it. So at Winter Showdown, how was the venue over there? Was there a lot of people that showed up, or I mean, for everything in general, or no?
No, that was a pretty snowy day, so I'll give them that excuse. But there was only, I think, maybe 40 people. Maybe. There was like nobody there. They even did pools, and I was like, why are we doing pools? There's like 40 people here. But yeah.
I thought their at door price was pretty fucking outrageous for a small venue like that.
And not only that, but like you give them a number and then you add 20 like
On
right
top of
after the
that,
movie. Not only do they say ESF wasn't a thing, and then they add $20, but I don't even know what that $20 is for. What? It's just kind of ridiculous.
so yeah, it's like you have a low number because like maybe a bunch of people just didn't get the notice or whatever happened. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go. Oh, $60 fucking dollars. Yeah, you know what? Now I'm good. I'm just gonna stay in. The weather's not great anyway. It's like that's an outrageous number. And for a small venue like that, it's like, dude, come on. 60
Yeah,
at the door plus 20 on top of that. You're talking 80. Oh, that's wild.
they're
And
acting
that's
like
another thing. And when it comes to, like the major that's coming next month, I'm kind of like in the same boat with that one too. I'm like, I think your money's a little outlandish on that event. But
well,
it
yeah,
is what it
especially
is.
local people. Like you're gonna get more local people than out-of-staters, and that's just a fact. And when you show them that it's like $100, I already know so many people that are like, no, I'm not going. And they say you can just go there and spectate for free. So people are just gonna go there and money match the top players and play them that way because there's no point.
And hopefully that's what they end up doing because it's a set pot anyway. So people like you are gonna have your chance to make that
Yeah.
money. But yeah, there's no way in hell like if you're an average player who goes like 2-2 or 1-2 or whatever, you know, you go there for fun. There's no way I'm spending $100 just to have that same outcome again. I don't know. It's goofy. You should be making that way more presentable for your locals that have been supporting your venue from like day one because you're still getting like 100+ people every weekly now.
Yeah,
But
I could
to
talk
charge
about.
$100 is pretty wild. It's pretty lame, especially when most of that money in that pot is coming from sponsorship money anyway. It's not like coming out of their pockets, so it's
That's
a
fine.
little wild.
I could talk about local hosts for like forever. They need a wake up call, and I would love for them to lose money on this, like it's just to totally flop because they need to like wake up. Because the Smash community is a very flexible community, and we can move locations like that. So it's like if you don't treat us right, because they're gonna like move up the venue fee or something like that, and do some other bullshit. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna fuck with you guys. So
Yeah,
they better
why
like
would
figure
you?
it out.
And see, that's my thing. I don't know why you want to move up your venue fee for your most supportive like genre and supportive community. It makes no sense whatsoever. If anyone
Yeah.
should be getting it good, it should be like the Smash community. But everybody knows my beef with local hosts. I could talk about them all night too. I think the way their whole business structure, it's pretty lame, and it starts from the top of the people running that.
And
But
we
then
started
also,
that.
oh
I said,
yeah,
and we started that.
I know. I was going through my papers and I found like the very first like local host like contract shit that we wrote up with them.
Oh
And
my
I was
god.
like, yeah, I was there. Yeah, you don't know that now, but at one point I was the fucking guy there every damn day. But I don't know. It's just the business plan there. And I think when you got companies like that, they're so used to having that influx of money coming from like the other sources that the people down there running it have nothing invested. So like it's just they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, man. So I remember like the first day we talked to him, he's like, it doesn't matter. Like if we lose $5,000, we lose it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like what? Like if you lose $5,000, you lose. That's like the worst fucking. I don't even. That's just the worst attitude I've ever heard. Because it's like eventually, those millionaires who keep dumping their money are gonna say, "Dude, you haven't made me a fucking penny."
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a bad business structure, and one day they'll figure it out. But I still like get a headache when I see a minor getting under 100 entrants when your weekly's getting like 110. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
It's clearly a problem because they're not offering anything else. Like it's just a more expensive ESF. Like that's all it is, you know. Cool,
right.
my connect is there. It's like that shit goes away in 20 minutes. Then they stopped paying in cash, and it's just like they're trying to like get everything out of us and switch things their way because they think they have us now, and they don't.
Well, especially now, it seems like everybody's trying to get into like the whole Smash thing. There's all sorts of more events popping up, more local stuff popping up. So it's like, yeah, I know you got the coolest venue out of anybody in Colorado, but I've watched y'all guys play in fucking party rooms at For Glory for like a year. So it's like you guys just want to play. So and I tried to tell that to him from the beginning. It's like, dude, they'll play fucking IHOPs, bro. Like I've watched them play their finals at IHOPs and shit. Like they don't care. They just want they want to compete. So yeah, your venue's really sick, and it is. There's no question about it. It's nice.
I
Hey,
like
yo,
it a
so
But
lot.
this is a pretty
you
good
have
question.
to.
So Echo, yeah, I know he plays a lot of like other fighting games, but he asked you, how do you prepare for a tournament? Because I know you kind of have a different way about it than a lot of people would in general.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, dude.
Um,
Yeah, you, Mr. Third Place.
Um, so it's funny because on Friday I went over and I had to pick up Jesus because the snow was pretty bad, and I like showed him like kind of how I warm up, which is just like movement and like different like tech stuff where I'm like I don't want to drop confirms on anyone, you know. I want to know who I'm fighting, know the opponent. So you got to like study like some Vaz too, which I fucked up on because I guessed wrong. I didn't even know Nico was coming, which I didn't even play him, but I like kind of studied up on AZ, just comboing like Wolf, and that helped me, and I beat him. But like I did it for best nest too, but I didn't even get the nest, so that's tough. But I think it's more of a mentality thing. It's funny because Winter Showdown, I prepared a lot, and then I woke up for the minor like hella late, and I was like, I'm not gonna warm up, so I didn't. And I literally went there and I played 3 games, and then I was like, I guess whatever happens happens, and I lose. And I was like, I'm just gonna lock it in, and I just did. Sometimes it just kind of hits you different, but the only thing you can control is your mind the day of. So like you can like practice day after day after day, which to a point is cool and all, but it's all mental. You just have to believe you're better than the other guy. Like I don't want to lose. Just refuse to lose. Don't get hit as many times as you can, and adapt mid game. Nobody does that, and that's every game. It's just like if you're losing to the same shit over and over and over again, you think you'd mix it up. Some people don't.
Dang, dude. Straight from the gospel himself, dude.
I'm
But I
not
didn't
laughing
even.
at you. I'm
What are
laughing
you
at
I,
laughing at, Nick?
I'm sorry. I was just reading the chat. I'm sorry. It was just kind of funny. It was making me laugh.
what did they say?
It was making me laugh. I'm sorry. I was trying to listen to Bang. I was like, oh fuck. Oh, y'all are wild.
Oh,
Okay, what do you do mid tournament though? So say like, you win your winners round 2, winners round 3, and sometimes there's usually like you can be like an hour break for you from winners like round 4 to losers has to start catching up.
Shit sucks.
And like, so what do you do? Do you play during that time? Do you watch YouTube? Do you go get food? Like, what do you do? I know you kind of
I
switch it
get
up all the
food.
time.
I kind of just chill. Sometimes I commentate. Like I hate that time. Early on in the tournament, like until 9:30 hits, the shit's kind of ass because I play 2 like kind of garbage players, and then like we finally start getting into the thick of it. But like I'm just bored, man. Just
It
spitting,
feels like a waste of time.
yeah, just spitting shit with people, getting food, and I'm just like waiting for something to happen.
so
Well,
like,
how about this one? He wants to know how much time do you put in on a daily basis. So, like, how much, like, if you had to say your average Smash hours per day and per week, per month, if you had to kind of rough it out, how much do you think you
So,
play versus like now versus when the game
so
first came out?
So I don't really practice.
Oh,
I didn't practice really at all. In Smash 4, I practiced like 2 months, and I just was like, I'm gonna copy these combos and get them down pat. And I kind of do it in a mean way to myself, where I'm like, okay, you have to hit it 5 times, whatever it is, um, both sides. And if you mess up once, you have to restart it. And so that way, like the muscle memory just gets like grinded into you, and it's kind of awful, and you kind of hate yourself, but it works itself out. Lately, I didn't really practice Ultimate until basically the start of this year. And now I'm just working like those small movement things, making sure I don't like miss my confirms because I find myself dropping those too much. And even if you drop it like 5% out of 100, like that's still too much, you know, because it's a confirm. So you need to like make sure you get it done when you need to. Because in this game, the swings are so big, like you need to kill people when you can kill them. So nowadays, um, I don't know. I start work tomorrow, so when I wasn't working, I would try to play like an hour or two every other day. So I don't know, do the math, like 6 hours a week, maybe. That sounds like a lot. Probably like four, because I'd be so lazy about it. I'm like, I don't want to practice. But like, dude, you need to practice. Like, go practice. And like tournaments like yesterday kind of get me like, oh, I could practice this and that. And I like learned. And I like write it down. I'm like, this is what you need to do. But I'm still just so fucking lazy with it. I need to get better. And I need to play better people because like there's stuff like in game where you can't like beat up a bot and do it. And I need like people to DI shit and I need to like practice shit. But you can do movement and you can do little things to make sure you got your combos down. But don't be an idiot and just expect that to work every time, you know?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, I need to
Well,
practice more.
I don't.
But like even I don't even know how to practice really. Like I'm trying to get that down. Like what do I do? I want to
Yo, you're
improve.
fucking wild. This
domestically.
dude's getting like top threes, smoking all these kids. Like, I don't know what to fucking practice. Like, I don't even know what to do.
Well,
Some people
because
just got it.
I feel like an hour every fucking couple of days. You know, I go in there and then just fuck down and stomp these kids every Friday. It's like,
That's
well, I mean,
something to be
especially I
said though.
never
Like some people just got it though. Some people like can just show up and play a game, but some people have to sit in the lab and grind out combos and move. And you know, there's characters like Luigi. Like there's people like Luigi. You can sit there for hours and hours and hours of just like practicing your zero to death combo. Like one grab gets you a kill, and that can get you like so far. It truly
yeah.
can if you can get it's like wobbling in like melee. But then there's some people like what you say like Mango, like the melee guy. He like that dude doesn't take anything serious and he's just gifted. Like you just there's some people that are good naturally or it just makes sense.
Yeah, some people just get it and like playing helps them. Like I think about Mango sometimes and it's like he doesn't not play. Like he plays all the time. He just kind of plays in more of a chill setting, but he's still like getting his buttons and moving and stuff. But like Smirk and King, like they'll go into lab for hours and play. Like I can't really do that. Like when I get there, it's not that bad, but I don't have the attention span to do that like that long. And mid tournament, like King and Smirk will be like labbing mid tournament for like Diddy Kong, and I'm like, guys,
It's not
like
gonna
good
help.
luck. Like you can learn how to combo my character, but like you're not gonna learn how to avoid my bullshit. You know, like
Yeah.
that's why
Well,
you can't be too lab heavy.
how about this? Talking about like the whole training versus gifted. Have you ever thought about another video game, like another fighting game? You ever thought about Mortal Kombat, Blaze Blue, Soul Calibur, you know, any of the millions and millions? Or like, why not? Like, what makes Smash different? Because
I mean, I played Smash as a kid like all the time, and I was always like the best one of my friends, and I loved that game. I would always keep coming back to it. But I mean, there's a couple games I'm good at, but those are not. I didn't really grow up with an Xbox or a PlayStation, so I'd get bopped. Call of Duty, I was decent at when I finally did get an Xbox, but I
no
think I
fighting
would pick
games.
a. I think I would pick a shooter before another fighting game. And I don't even like Smash is like weird. It's like a platform fighter, you know? Like I guess Rivals I'd be good at, and I was good at it. Fun fact, Rivals, when they first started their scene, I would go to their tournaments and I was the best player in the state. And then they had this bullshit where they like started making the tournaments online and I was like, fuck that. Like I don't want to do that. And then I just started I was shit then. But
Then everybody got better.
yeah, my maple was nuts.
Dude, well, you should jump on that Brawlhalla game. Nick over here was addicted to Brawlhalla, which is like
fucking.
He
That's
hates
like-
it now, bro.
it's
He's
like-
never gonna
it's
touch
like-
it again.
I'll still bop him in that.
it's like Kroger brand Rivals, which is like which is like Kmart brand Smash. So
It
I-
doesn't matter
the
what
math.
it is, okay? I'll still
do the math all with a bomb, dude. But dang, dude, no other fighters.
No,
Well,
I
you gotta
mean
tell everybody tell everybody how good you are at Mario Party and Mario Kart Double Dash because we talked about having Mario Kart nights here. We've talked about
Dude.
Mario Kart 8, you know, on the Switch playing all of us together. But I know you're a Double Dash guy, but
Double Dash and the Wii, nobody can really beat me.
what about the
The
Switch? I
Mario
mean, it's kind
Kart-
of the same. I mean, Mario Kart's Mario Kart at the end of the day.
First of all, how dare you? They are not even kind of similar.
I mean, not
at
even a little
all.
bit. You can't drive a
No.
Mario Kart with like you grab little boxes and throw shells. Like that's not the same. That's different.
See, I can tell you're not great at the game just because it's not that simple, man. The depth,
Dude, I think it is.
bro.
I
I'd be
literally,
bopping people in Mario
I've
Kart.
mentioned Mario Kart fucking like tournaments and shit, and this fool never
I
wants to
won.
smoke.
I
Who,
won a
me or
Mario Kart
this
tournament.
guy or that guy?
No, that guy, the top three. He never.
Oh
went-
yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
Dude, you're looking at a guy who's won a Mario Kart tournament. I won a Mario
What
Kart
fucking
tournament.
year was that, bud?
Oh
When
shit.
That was
was
like
this?
that was like 2 years ago.
Oh fuck.
Wasn't there a big one at Evo Denver or whatever? The one that DreamHack Denver. Wasn't there like a actual tournament there?
I think that
Like
was
for Mario
Mario Kart
Kart?
8.
I don't remember which one. I remember there was one though. I just didn't know if that was Double Dash or not.
No, but I'm good at a lot of Mario games, like Mario Party. Mario Party, and I was talking about this last night, and Pokemon Stadium, like the mini games and stuff. I've bet so much money on those games. Like, like just the stupidest, like Book Squirm. Like, you can't beat me at Book Squirm. Like that's my game. And then
What in the
Pokemon
hell is
Stadium
Berg
too.
Squirm, dude? What?
If you don't know, I can't help you. Mario Strikers and the sequel. I'm very good at the sequel. I remember one time we had a Smash Fest and I was playing Strikers Charged, and like people would line up to like fight me, and I didn't get nobody beat me for like 4 hours, and then I was just like, I'm done with this. I'll suck.
Dude, Hammer Bro and Monty Mole are so good at that game.
I think I do double. It depends on the day. I do Shy Guy, Hammer Bro, and Toad.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love Super Strikers. That's such a fun game.
Dude, if you guys haven't played that game, Warlord and Culture, you guys got to play that shit.
Super
I've-
Strikers is a
I've
I'm
never
just
played
sitting
it.
listening to it. I have no idea what the fuck.
Yeah,
this
same,
is.
dude. I'm just like letting you guys fucking run with this shit, dude.
Dude, it's a Super Mario Soccer.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
We'll fly Culture in.
That
Dude,
is
I'll
that
bring
some
Mario
Switch
Soccer.
shit,
It's so fun. It's like no, it's on the Wii, the original Wii. It's so fun, dude.
dude.
So fun.
I sold my original Wii because I didn't touch it for like 2 years. Like so.
You can buy one for like $16.
Don't look at me like that, Christian. All right, bro. Don't.
You say for $16, you can
Probably.
You're probably right, to be honest. The Wii
You
is
got
low.
$7 worth of in-store credit.
Dude, so,
Can you like
so good.
so like the Wii U can play GameCube games, right? This is completely random. No. So only the Wii can play. Dude, that was
Yeah.
legit, bro. Being able to play like whatever the fuck you wanted.
Only the Wii can play Wii games.
And that's why it's the best system.
That is a
Straight
fact.
facts.
That is a
Don't-
fact.
Can we
Don't
get
a lot of the Melee tournaments still run Wii with like the SD card Melee?
dude,
Is that
I'm
how a lot of the Melee tournaments are ran now?
I think so. Like with UCF and all that shit.
Yeah.
dude, I'm sad the Wii is like offline now. You know how sick it would be to get like a car gaming Wii bowling or boxing, bro? Like, that'd be fucking
Dude.
great.
I was bowling last night and I was talking about Wii bowling. And I was so good at Wii
course.
bowling.
This
Dude,
dude's
same.
actually bowling. He's like, yeah, but Wii bowling, that's the good shit, man. I used to have so much fun doing that.
Wii bowling, dude.
He's like, bro, I was way fucking better at that shit.
We had a drunk lane. So like everyone who was involved in the drunk lane had to opt in. And then it was like 6 guys, and whoever gets last has like 6 shots. And then it was 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then the first top 2 were safe. Shit was nuts. Mello
Alright.
was not in a good spot.
So now that I'm thinking about it, so you got to kind of explain your podcast a little bit. Now you have you have your own little neutral table podcast. It's your own Smash one. What's that kind of entail? Like what was the whole thought behind that? Because that's kind of become your new project along with being a grown up and working in Smash tournaments. So what do you think about that?
Being a
So-
grown-up.
No, but yeah, I've been I was meaning to do a podcast for a long time. And I remember I would talk to Jesus and Fabian about it for years. And I'd be like, dude, like we'd be cool on like a podcast, like it'd be fun. And like I had been wanting to do it for so long because I love the idea of content creation, and like I was busy with football and stuff. So I was like, we can get it like going in 2020.
Are you going to the
And,
combine?
There's
Are you
a
sad
there's
that
a
you weren't-
camp.
Are you sad that Ed
Maybe-
McCaffrey's there and you're not? Are you sad with that?
No, I'm not.
You
Don't even
are.
get me started on that shit. There's a camp
You're
in March. I'm not gonna go to it though.
You're going to see Ed. Don't lie.
Well, I'm gonna go back, yeah, because anyway.
You gotta continue.
Um,
Continue.
I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the
Your
podcast.
podcast. Your podcast.
Sorry.
So we got into some we got we started doing drugs, and we were talking and we were like, dude, it'd be awesome if we actually did the podcast. Like, let's actually do it. And we were sitting in it takes place in Jesus and Fabian's basement. And I was like, dude, do you guys see all this nerd shit you have? Like, that is the perfect backdrop. Like, we're gonna use that corner over there. And it's gonna be perfect. And we're literally using that corner right now. And we started it, and like, you guys know how horrible I mean, I'm on my phone right now. Like, technology is not my strong suit. Culture knows that better than anybody. But I was like, we got to do something. So I like downloaded a voice recorder. It was after a tournament. Um, and then Brax came along. So it was us four. Jay Sean was supposed to come over, but didn't make it. So now it's us four as a part of the podcast. It took like an hour to come up with the name because we didn't want to copy anybody else. So then we came up with the name. We threw out two like just voice record kind of garbage-ish stuff just to get it rolling to make it feel like we wanted to like invest in it. And then we bought equipment. We got help from the big guns, and we just got a system now where we're trying to do 3 videos a week with a decent. I mean, it's not perfect, but like for a channel to start, we've only been up for about a month now. The podcast, we want to talk a lot about just a bunch of nerd shit. We got to do kind of Smash to start, like a decent amount of Smash. Like, we're not going to go away from Smash, but we understand that that's our audience right now. So we kind of want to do a lot of that and then get into, because everyone's a nerd, so I can talk about any video game and everyone's cool with it. We got a couple segments we're talking about, and yeah, so we record, we upload. A video is actually coming out tonight. I don't know how many people are in the chat or you guys, but go subscribe to The Neutral Table and follow us on Twitter at Table Neutral. Just look through my Twitter. Hit me up.
You guys are official as fuck, boy. You got the Twitter
Yeah.
handle too. Let's go.
Well, how's the reception been? How's like within the there's a lot of it's mostly gonna be Colorado Smash to begin with, but
Yeah, a lot of them like give us good feedback and are like, hey, like we'd like to hear that. So like whatever people tell us, like we'll do it. And that's kind of what we've been doing. We got a couple like cool segments. We're gonna start getting some guests on there when we start figuring stuff out. We're just trying to get in our bearings right now. Like, it's only been a month, but we're having fun. Good. So
You got the quality looking like from start to fin. No, from start to now is like way better. It's actually looking really good. I know the last
yeah,
episode I
because
checked out. It's the sound quality was good. It was a nice clear picture. I was like, yo, these guys are taking it serious. Let's go. This looks
we
sick.
went and bought the neutral table. Like, we bought a mic. We bought like the USB cable. We were buying a bunch of shit. Yeah. So we like definitely invested. So we're all pretty committed now. But yeah, it's exciting.
That's pretty dope. That's dope. You know what's not dope though?
What?
Making your Twitch chat fucking like a follower only chat.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like fucking Nerd Street Gamers did last night.
That's
I'm all trying to hype up Bang in the chat, and it's like, sorry, you have to follow. It's like, all right, fuck it. So I finally followed. I was like, all right, let's go Bang, and it's like, sorry, you can't talk for 10 minutes. I was like,
Yes.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude. I was
Like,
just
10
trying to get
minutes?
the fucking
No one can
bracket.
remember what happened 10 minutes ago. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I was kind of sad. I was a little tripped.
Bro, all I wanted was the fucking bracket. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the exclamation point bracket so I could see what the fuck is going on. And it was like, you have to wait 10 minutes. I'm just like, why? Like, that is so stupid. Like, I get
For a
that you
chat
want.
had like 40 people at the time. It's like, but nobody was talking. So it's like usually, like you were saying, you make those like follower only chats when like you're trying to like bring your chats back to the like everyone's wild and shit. You're trying to slow it down, but nobody was like, I guess nobody was following because like that chat was fucking dead. There was like 3 people talking, 45 people watching, but nobody was chatting. It's like, well, now I know why. It's like that was pretty lame having a follower only chat.
Yeah, I hate that. That's like all like big tournaments do that. I don't know. It just feels like local host thinks like they're a big thing and they're really not yet.
like once you hit a certain level, like once your Twitch chat becomes unreadable, like 100
Yeah.
plus people that are constantly typing, okay, then make it follower only. But if nobody's typing, why are you gonna? You're not gonna keep followers by making them follow just to type. Like, I'm gonna follow you, type, and then I'm gonna unfollow you when the stream's over because you're stupid.
Guilty.
Like,
I'm guilty of that. I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'm not gonna not keeping my follow on here. Then you're gonna do goofy shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just another local host, Nerd Street Gamer. BS thing that goes on with them. But like I said, they'll figure that shit out.
Hopefully.
There's gonna one of these days something's gonna happen where they go, oh shit, I think we fucked up, and it's gonna be like, yeah, your arrogance really got the better of you. But we'll see how that works. And I think they're gonna find that out come next month major. I think that's gonna be when you find out. Because for you guys playing Smash, like yeah, if you get like 10 out of state, top guys, like that's cool for the Smash community. But if you only have like 120 people show up for a $10,000 like event, those are not numbers that you're gonna be like really shit. Hey, Nerd Street Gamers, 10,000 major finally happened. Oh, how many people showed up? Oh, we got 125. It's like, oh, don't you get that for the weekly? Yeah. And you guys don't do anything money wise? Like it's just like you get a venue fee and whatever they put into it. Yeah. We just paid out on $12,500 if you add doubles. So we just paid $12,500 and we got 120 people. Yeah, man, it's sick. And then you start comparing numbers to like these other events that you're going to, like the Genesis and all those other events and the ones coming up. And they're, how many people the Genesis have? Do you know like a rough number?
1,000. I think it was like 1,200, 1,200 something.
I thought it was about 2,000. I thought it was like 1,800 or something.
Okay.
I
So
don't
we're
remember. I thought
we're
it was
well over 500. I was just going for like, so we're way over 500 people, and that's what I'm saying though. Like, dude, $10,000. That's a good check.
But my thing is like local hosts, like it doesn't matter like if a top player goes to them, like for the bottom dollar, like it just matters that people go, like.
Well, and that's my point. I'm like, that's why I don't understand this whole business plan, because for the players having these like top 10, 10 out of staters come in, that's like great for the competition. But for the bottom line for local hosts, it's like, dude, you want every single person that's ever went to this ESF showing up for an event like this. You want that venue packed. You want to like have everybody in the background for your stream. And it's just it's not gonna happen. I can't picture it happening. It makes no sense like how it's gonna work out. And it's just, and my fear is that they're gonna go, well, and I don't know what they do, but it sounds like they're getting a little crazy. But well, hey, why are we putting 10,000 towards Smash? They didn't show up when we actually put the money out. And it's like, well, that's not really true. They didn't show up because you're trying to charge people $100 at the door for a game that a lot of these kids aren't going to really do very well in any way, but they want to go just for the competition and just to support and see these other players. And I think that maybe in the end, like, 'cause it took them forever to do this major. So I'm hoping, like, I don't know, I'm hoping that they don't go off those numbers and go, well, fuck.
Genesis had 1,700 people.
That's insane.
That's a lot. In Oakland, California.
In Oakland, California, which brings me up to my next topics. I want to brush that over real quick. This is something we should have talked about a few weeks ago, but I don't know why, but I just started like coming across all the chatter that everybody was talking about, like the venue location, and some people weren't feeling safe. And you were there, obviously, Bang. So, like, what did you think about like the whole venue itself and like the location of that tournament?
So yeah, we actually did a episode on our podcast about this. But we were talking about how it smells like shit. Like you think ESF's bad, musty, like kind of gross, like literally make you sick. Like environment was all there. But it was cool. I love 24-hour venues, so that was sweet. A lot of money matches, not enough setups for that many people. It ran all right, like nothing special. It was okay. I think there was too much wasted time for a super major like that, but it was solid. I mean, Oakland was kind of sketchy. Like we'd go and walk and get food. Like obviously, it's like nothing too crazy. Like you'd see some poop buckets. People are living under the bridges, of course.
Oh
like,
man,
it's like it's whatever. It's just kind of the city, and like some people are freaking out. It's like really like if
It's
you
just
had
California.
if you had a tournament that you made like like a don't park on the grass, like in I think that's Oregon or Washington. Like that, and they're like, you know what? We don't like that area. Move it. It's like the people that made that tournament obviously live there. You're gonna make them move. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, it's because I remember like everyone was the main base is like people weren't even like going off of like the venue and stuff. They're like, nah, man, it's Oakland. I'm not going to Oakland. And I was like, dude, like I don't know. Like there's a lot of cities where it is what it is. You know what you're getting yourself into. Maybe don't like walk outside at 1 a.m. like by yourself down an alleyway. like I got the gist of what some were saying, but I thought it was definitely like blown out of proportion. But yeah, I just came across like all these comments about Oakland in general, and then people demanding like, well, why don't they just like move to San Francisco? And it's like it's that fucking easy to pay for a venue spot in San Fran, one of the most
Or
expensive
like
cities
San
like
Fran's
in the
gonna be much
country.
better.
And I'm like, yeah, it's another thing. I was like, have y'all been to San Fran? Like, yeah, there's shit buckets here. Like, there's whole like there's entire blocks of like shit buckets in San Fran, man. Like, it doesn't get like much better. And I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny listening to people to cry. So I just wanted to see what you thought about that venue, but it was just wild.
I mean, Caden's the Cali guy, but yeah, I just think people. I mean, it's just another case of people being a little too soft. Like, you kind of, if you want to go, then go. But if you're not going to go for your own reasons, like, who cares? Like, why do you have to share that?
Right.
Coming from me, which has an opinion on everything, but
Yeah, well, like you
It's like, all
bring
right,
like
well,
a
see you next venue.
you bring like a personality to Smash that really doesn't exist at all, like within the community,
Right.
which is a really good thing in my opinion because I fucking hate like because I'm a Call of Duty player and I watch like shit like that and toxicity is like it's there, you know, it's expected, like nobody gets pissed off. But in Smash, you can just like scream at somebody like after you beat them, not even say something fucked up, and they're gonna go on Twitter and cry. And
Yeah,
it's
how about Dallas Empire, man?
you know what, Caden, we got
not looking
second
like the
place. We got
Empire.
second place. We got second
Speaking
place.
of speaking of soft, yo, we got
You
that
got
was
you,
Empire.
yeah. You got 3-0 in grand finals.
We got second
Yikes.
place. Okay,
To who? Who'd you
Alright,
lose
Huntsman.
to Chicago Huntsman.
We lost to the
Damn,
Huntsman
Scumpy.
at first, then we lost to him at the end.
Scumpy's just feeling great, isn't he? Scumpy, that little shitter's just on top of the world right now.
Scump fried this weekend, I guess.
Dude, Clay was going off this fucking weekend. No bullshit, bro. Dude, he was smoking.
That.
It was fucked up, bro. Like Krim and Clay were the ones carrying the entire squad. There was a match where Clay had 39 kills and Krim had 38, and they lost. Like that shouldn't happen, like ever. Both of you dropped
No, I know what you mean.
fucking almost 40 kills.
This is a conversation for another podcast.
Yeah,
though, 'cause
yeah, I know,
Manny has
I
no
know.
idea what we're talking about in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know.
they have no idea what I've been talking about. Who cares?
But
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm like that for half this podcast, but it is what it is. It don't matter. Well, no, it's just you are right though. That's one thing I didn't know about Smash when I first got involved. There is a little bit of like some sensitive people, some soft people. I think that's why it was
Cancel culture.
refreshing to have people like Bang because he's funny as hell and he says it how it is and he hurts your feelings all so fucking well. You know, hopefully you could do better next time, buddy. Like I don't know what to tell him.
please
That was
throw your
always wild.
controller.
Well, that's why it was always wild, like having like when we had Shu and Bang, like fucking polar opposites. Like
Yeah,
that was always. I never even understood it. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude, we got little Schumann over here, and then we got fucking Bang. It's just like whatever. We got both worlds.
but
here.
Bang fits the personality of Akara a lot more.
No,
Like now that
Yeah.
it's been like so long, like we could talk about Shu, but like yeah, dude, like you fit the personality of Akara way more than Shu like ever did.
Duh.
Duh. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of what you said. Like, Smash players are not like Call of Duty players, and I've always loved that. And it's not even just Call of Duty players. Like the rest of the FGC is shit talking and like that, but Smash community is just not. It's cancel culture. It's like that guy hurt my feelings. Let's cancel him. It's like really, that's what we're doing now. I don't.
Even though
Still
I've
cool.
noticed that like those other players in the other FGC, like a lot of Smash players seem to hate them. Like they always hate on those really boisterous, loud players on those other games. So yeah, it's a weird one, but it's a little refreshing when you get some goons in there, you know, switching it up and just telling, well, and not even switching it up, just telling it how it is instead of sugarcoating things. That's always like the worst. I hate when people sugarcoats, and it's like especially obvious things. It's like it is what it is.
Yourself. I feel like people are afraid to be themselves. That's why you get ragers, and that's why you get people with like, just like the awkward kid syndrome. You know, like they win or they lose, and it's kind of like just weird. Like I said, I do love Kronos, and he's definitely not that big of a problem. But when he goes and like pats his leg and he's like, "Let's go," it's like, okay, but like you're a little dork that I'm gonna crush right now. It's like stop it. Like you're making me want to kick your ass more.
Good old Kronos. I don't know when he went to when we had our tournament Aku and he fucking who'd he smoke? He smoked Schumann. And he was, dude, I've never seen a kid pop off like more in my life. He popped off like every single match he had that entire event. He was just
Well,
popping off like left and right, but
he's
he's
like
funny.
he's an undercover freak. He's like the church girl you see for the same exact reason. Like it's just like got that undercover freak in him. It's funny. I love it.
So one question I did want to ask, and I was super confused about this, like, because you'd actually know this, like, what was up with the character that Smirk was using? Like, what's with that little like go
Oh,
time shit?
Terry.
Like,
The go meter.
like, what does
Jab,
that
jab,
mean? Like,
power.
what does that do? Like, because as me, somebody who has no idea what the hell is going on in general, I was so confused, and so was Nick.
It made me scared every time I heard someone's like the guy's like, and it's go time. I was like, what the fuck's that mean? I don't know what's going on. I'm like, watch out, Bang! It's go time, dog. Like, don't fall for this shit. I don't know what it
Hey,
means, but watch out.
Hey,
Bro,
hey, Bang, you okay? Are you
dude,
okay?
game one, when he hit me, I was at like 20 and he comboed me into his go bullshit and killed
That's
me.
a
And
Yeah.
for them, for the way it works. So like when you get over 100% as Terry, you get what's called a go meter. It's kind of from the original game that he played in, and
Fatal
you get
Fury.
this move called Fatal Fury. You get this move called Buster Wolf, which is like a command grab, and then there's a power geyser, which he throws his gigantic ass. I don't know whatever you want to call it, just this gigantic hitbox. And so when like Terry's kind of like he's a good character, but when he hits like go meter, he probably killed Diddy Kong at 50% at the ledge with like a Buster
He
Wolf.
did.
Like
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
if
Yeah.
like it's kind of like he almost powers up. It's like double-edged sword. Like he's about to die because he has no recovery and he's at a high percent. But if he touches you, like you're gonna die pretty early too. So like go
His
is like
recovery
scary.
is
Like you want to like not get hit when you're in go meter,
Yeah,
like not
see,
get hit by
I
him.
didn't know what any of that shit was, and when he killed Bane like that, like the way he did, I was like, holy fuck! I was like,
That's go meter, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this thing? I was like, oh shit, man.
And that's when I was
really
like, dude,
nasty.
wow, I can't like. The thing about Smash to me too is like, there's no such thing as like a banned character or anything like that. So it's just like kind of crazy. Like there in other esports, usually when there's something like super OP or dumb, it's just kind of like gone, you know. But in Smash,
Yeah.
it's like no matter how OP something gets, like anybody can pull it out.
It's
Which
true.
is kind of
and I
good
think
though. So
that's
you got to
kind of-
adapt to it, and it makes it. There's
yeah.
like really no excuses because everyone can use it. So
Yeah,
I've always liked
that was
that.
something I was talking. I was at the tournament. I was talking like at last night. They were talking about some Tekken character who's overpowered, and they kind of brought that back to Bayonetta and Smash 4, Meta Knight in Brawl, et cetera, et cetera. All these characters that are always kind of better than most. And they're saying like, oh, it's so lame. Like even the top players are quitting for it. It's like, I can't believe the top player picked up Bayonetta or something. I was like, yeah, to some degree, I get it. Like it's kind of lame. It's kind of the easy way out. But if at the end of the day you're competing for money, and at the end of the day it's your job to win a tournament, and the best character is right there, and it's not banned, and you know how to use them. Are you not going to use it? Like, are you not going to use the best gun in Call of Duty? Are you not going to use the best
Right.
loadout? It's like
I
at the end
agree.
of the day, like some people, it's like at some point you have to kind of get past the ego of my character's a top tier. I want to play this top tier just because I want to win. It's like, well, yeah, why wouldn't you? Like everybody can use that top tier character or top tier gun. Like you shouldn't feel bad for using it. Like at some point, like some people want to win, and if they're gonna do it whatever it takes.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I never shame anyone. I'm not like I think everyone should pick a good character. Like you got your loyalists that pick shitty characters and then are surprised when they lose. And it's like, well, I lost the bad character, so like I'll pat myself on the back because he got carried. It's like, bro, like you're just being a fucking idiot. Like stop
That's true.
like they use all these excuses and yeah, it can be impressive when you're like a loyalist and like you do well with like a crappy character, but doing good with a good or a bad character and doing good with a good character, I don't care. It's just all on the player at that point. Like if you're
At the end of the day, you get the same amount of money. At the end of the day, the
yeah,
character with the good character and the character with the bad character will have the same exact pot. So why
yeah.
wouldn't you make it easier on
Other
yourself?
people shit like people are carried. I think everyone's carried by their character. I mean, it just makes sense. And like some people like people always give Smirk shit because his character auto turns. So like when I like turn around to like see if somebody rolled or read them, like I'm doing that myself, his character does it automatically. So that's like pretty cheap and that's kind of a weird mechanic. But knowing that you can get around it, but it is kind of bullshit. And like that's why his fundamentals are not like the best. And it's because like he's a little spoiled. So
That's funny. I remember like my first
this is
time
like the
about the
shit
whole
on Smirk
character
stream.
shit was at Evo when I went down there, and that's when, like the whole Bayonetta thing was going on. And it was like who was it, like Captain Zach and who was it, the one like
Tweak,
Lima
Cap,
or whatever.
Captain Zach Lima, Tweak.
And that was my first experience for like Smash players and OP characters and how everybody hated the shit because that was like a wild event to like see personally, actually attend. That's like my first one I attended actually, and
Yeah, that was the
it was pretty stupid. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? And then like the finals day, I didn't even go. I was like, yeah, I'm not even going. I don't care. I'm just gonna stay at the hotel. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool shit.
So, Nick, there was one
Yeah.
topic that I know you wanted to get into, and that's apparel companies. Apparel companies, man. Like, I know you want to talk
Yeah.
about this. I know you want to be real and honest about like all the bullshit. Just hit them with it, bro. Hit 'em
I
with
think
it.
I'm just fucking tired of them, to be honest. I'm tired of these apparel companies. I'm tired of seeing young people with shitty work ethic like get the opportunity to start a business and then sucker people into like buying into that business. Because I mean they're just all trash, man. Like they're not all trash. There's a couple that I know of that are actually good, but it's kind of like a shitty situation to try to get into and use with them. But it's just like I don't know, man. I think about like what I try to do like at my work with Akara when I worked for my dad's company, like the work ethic you have to like make shit work out. And then you just like invest in a lot of these gaming companies, mostly apparel, and the work ethic's gone, and it's just like you're just throwing your money away. And that's how many apparel companies have we went through?
3 since I've been in here, I think.
Right. Okay. So like I know my very first one would have been Sector 6. And this is like the beginning of Sector 6. This is before they got the like optic money, and it's not optic anymore, but they got the money. And it was a horrible, one of the worst experiences I ever had. Then I went with Arma Centrum. And at that time, Arma Centrum was like the big thing. They were doing Phase and like Envy and whoever else. And then the moment I like signed the contract to deal with Arma Centrum, the co-owner, the guy that founded the whole thing, fucking quit. But of course, we weren't notified of it, so I was stuck in that contract. And then I got some doofus who fucking didn't know what he was doing. One of the worst jerseys to date. It is the worst jersey I've ever received. To the point where I think I don't even know where it's at. I'm pretty sure I threw them all away. And then we went with Clash Attire. Clash Attire doesn't work out. They ended up like scamming a bunch of people. Not us, luckily, but they ended up scamming people and trying to sell to another company. I don't know, dude. It's just I think I'm at the point now where I'm just over it. I'm almost looking into just going with like an actual shop, like a shop in Denver, and just going straight to them to have them to start designing my apparel, and then going through like their storefront because I'm almost over the whole.
Well, then it's not you're not talking through a phone or email. You can actually go in the shop, be like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Right.
here?"
Well,
Like,
because you look at the jersey that Chris has on. He has from Pegasus, and I've liked Pegasus, but it hasn't been smooth sailing those fuckers either. Like the jersey I gave Bang looks nothing like who has the better jersey? Do you have the right one?
Bang has the better jersey. I have the one that was fucked up.
You have the
I think
fucked
I
up
have a good
one.
one.
Yeah, I had the fucked
I was
up
wearing
one.
a good one yesterday.
Dude, it's like
Wait.
that shit made me so mad, and it's like it annoys it annoys me
Like,
because now I'm watching their site. Yeah, let me see.
that one. This is the one that Christian has.
No, this is the
Me and
one that
Christian
I
both
have. This is the one that's fucked up. Like, it's an entirely different color
You
scheme.
got the fucked up one.
Yeah. Like,
It's
look how
because
like horrible the fucking chart look. I don't even want to talk about fucking Adrian's, dude. His literally had like his size imprinted into the front of the jersey. Like, that was so crazy.
Wait. How do you flip this shit?
Oh my god. What are you doing, bro?
Well, no, yeah, you definitely have the shitty one. Chris.
Yeah.
Caden has, he has the shitty one too. So no, all three of us, that must have been the order I made, and we all have the fucking. If you were to go to the site now, like
I
Adrian
didn't
has,
get that one.
Like,
I got this.
you can't see
got
Bang.
baseball
Yeah, you
jersey.
can't see Bang's name. You
I got-
can't see my name either.
Oh my god!
Like, you
right?
can't see my name on the back
one.
either. See, that one looks fire, dude. That one they did well. The baseball jersey, they did that one well.
Even though it's long as fuck, bro. Like, I'm 6 foot, and that shit goes down to like my fucking knees. And I'm like, okay.
Gibby
the
said he
baseball
had to talk with their
Yeah.
designer to tell him how to run their printer.
Yeah, no, I had Gibby was literally doing like a one-on-one talk with the designer and the owner. Like, dude, here's what we sent you. Here's the original design. And like now, we got it redone. But like even that, they wanted to like. I never got those jerseys redone because I was so pissed off, and the fact that he was trying to like. He was taking responsibility, but at the same time, like, I can't eat this though. It's like, well, dude, you fucked it up. Like, this isn't the design. And he's like, well, I mean, I can't do that. And I'm like, I kind of let it go. And then I go and I look at their sites now, and this guy's like, hey, who wants a free hoodie? I'll give it away 25. I was like, you fucking cocksucker. Why
Yeah.
don't you give away like 4 more fucking jerseys to me then for your bullshit antics?
Yeah.
They're just, you look at like, if you go on Twitter, you look at Dash Threads. I know nothing about those fuckers. All I do know is that they've been scamming the fuck out of a bunch of people.
Oh yeah,
And that they're still in
horribly.
business, doing team shops. I don't know. If I were to sit there and like, I'm gonna have to get a pair up for 2020 because I'm sick of seeing the shit that you guys have with that fucked up design.
Do you like the one I was wearing yesterday?
Yeah, you got the OG like Clash Attire one, but mind you, Clash Attire, they're gone. There's a reason why we don't have them anymore because
Yeah.
they fucking like they didn't scam me, but they scammed like a bunch of other people, and they ended up selling all their shit and running away, and that's how I ended up getting Pegasus. And the dude at Pegasus is cool. Like he's not bad, but like it hasn't been smooth sailing for sure. But I don't know. I'm at the point now where it's like I don't even want to like waste my money on these people because I don't know if I have a different work ethic or just when it comes to like business and using other people's money, like I just would not be making the same moves that these people use.
Yeah, and like the same thing with like Pegasus, man. Like, yeah, sure, the jersey designs are cool, the material's nice. They fucked up the first print. They fucked up like Hitman shit. But the worst thing of it all is the fact that AZ got a fucking like 3X jersey, and then they like sat there and they were like, "Yeah, okay, we got you, man. I'll ship it." And you're like, "All right, cool, like dope, ship it." There's whatever. And then he's like, then a couple days go by, we tell AZ that his fucking jersey's being shipped, and then
we didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
We were like, "Oh, all right, it's cool." AZ didn't contact me, and then like 2 months later, AZ's like, "Hey, man, did they ever send that jersey?" And I'm like, "The fuck? What do you mean?" 2 months later, like, bro, yeah, they sent the jersey. So then I hit them up. I was like, "Hey, my dude AZ from New Mexico is like wondering where his jersey at. Did you guys never send it?" "Oh, I could have swore we did." So I hit him with the, "Well, do you have a confirmation number?" And then he was like, "Oh, no, I can't find that. I swear we did though." And so he's like, "You know what? Hey man, we must have fucked that up again. We're gonna resend him another jersey, blah blah blah." It's like, all right, cool. Hey AZ, another jersey's coming, dude. I can't believe it's taking this long. Whatever. So another month goes by. At this point, I'm like, hey, they got the hint. The jerseys, they said they're gonna do it. AZ hits me up again like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Hey, I feel bad because it's like, dude, you're on a team that can't even get you a fucking jersey. Like, how lame is this shit?" And he's like, "Hey, you gonna send that jersey my way?" It's like, what, bro? I just talked to him a month ago. I go and I'm like, "Hey, dude, still missing that fucking jersey for AZ." "Oh no, dude, we made it." And I was like, "Oh, cool. So what the hell?" "Oh, but we didn't ship it because we didn't hear from you." The fuck? You need to hear from me again? It's like, dude, I've been riding your ass for like fucking half a year now on this goddamn jersey.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. It should be sent to him now. At this point, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go to Walmart, buy like a tall white tee, and just write a Carragation on it for him, put AZ on the back, and just throw some purple glitter on it, and be like, "Yo, dude, go do your thing.
I'd be
You don't
for
need
it.
it."
Jersey made by Nick's hand himself.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
say
You guys
less,
want
dude.
you guys want
Say
homemade
less.
jerseys? I'll make us some homemade jerseys.
Say less. Homemade
Do some like
jerseys
sick
with
ass like
Nick's
tie dye
handwriting.
jerseys, bro.
I'm gonna go down to Gen X off Federal and have them do some custom some custom tall tees. Yeah, that'd be sick.
What's your guys' opinion on like the material on a jersey? Because I think it's like not good. It's like weird.
It shouldn't.
I
It should. It
think
should
it's
not be athletic
it's
material. Come
I
on, we're
think
not
it's
athletes.
it's corny, and that's another thing. They're not. Oh yeah, the whole esports thing. I've never liked the whole term esports. I know why they say it because you're competing and blah blah blah. In reality, you're just sitting there fucking controlling your hand. But I was reading some other dudes like tweet, and he made total sense. He's like, dude, why the fuck do all like the esports teams have like paintball gear, like style jerseys and shit like that? He's like, why don't they just get some like hella comfy like sweats and like hoodies and just like really nice material type like loungewear. He's like, that's all
Dude,
these fuckers are doing. They're just chilling on a chair playing their fucking games. And I was like,
I'd be for it, dude. That shit's so sweet. Like,
Yeah, but
nice
not-
ass jogger pants on me.
But like not in the way that the Call of Duty League did it, where it's literally just the same T-shirt but with a different design and color pattern.
oh yeah, yeah, the CDL's fucked up everything. COD's a fucking mess. But no, I get what you're saying. But I mean, you guys ever like see like the 100 Thieves like apparel and shit?
100 Thieves is clean, dude. Like, their cream
It's-
jerseys, yes.
It's clean, but it's like the style and like it's almost like a loungewear in itself, man. It's like it's simple and clean. I'm kind of what I've been thinking about, and it'd be easier for me to find someone to make shit like that because I don't have to go to these little specialty guys with these goofy ass paintball style.
And yes,
jerseys.
Gibby, I am all for a Kara caged slippers and robes, okay? We'll do the podcast, we'll all be in robes, we'll smoke some cigars, get a little whiskey, it'll be the greatest podcast of all time.
Hey,
Maybe.
dude, I'd
Yeah.
just get one with little Yoda on it, dude. Little shredded Yoda.
Jesus Christ. But no, yeah, it's a goofy material. I've always just you go with it because everyone else had it, but eventually you're gonna have to go like, hey, do your own thing because it is a little stupid.
Yeah.
And that's why I've always tried to find like companies that will make the jersey but like still offer like the hoodies and like all the other shit. But yeah, the more I think about it
Yeah.
now, it's like hitting me. It's like, yeah, those jerseys are stupid.
Have you seen the Overwatch League's new like apparel stuff? Now that's what like
Nah.
they should be going more for. It's not like really jersey, it's still like kind of athletic, but it's more on the line of streetwear. So
Streetwear. That's not loungewear. Streetwear is probably the better terminology, right? Streetwear.
it's like
Streetwear,
it's not that
loungewear.
bad. Like it still has the whole
Yeah.
color schemes, still look sick, but they're not like sitting there and like this. But yeah.
Yeah, we gotta figure something out. I'm tired of looking at these jerseys. I've always thought it's kind of goofy too. Like I don't know. I came from like the background where even as a kid, playing all the sports and attending the games. Once I got like past a certain age, I kind of refused to wear like jerseys of like your favorite sports stars because I always thought it was kind of
Look, bro,
kinda
I
lame,
still
like,
have my authentic Ben Roethlisberger jersey. Don't come at me,
like,
bro.
I always thought it was kind of lame, like having like a grown ass man's like last name on the back of your shirt. I don't know. I was like, you're gonna wear a Broncos like gear, like wear like a Denver Broncos shirt or like a
What
hoodie,
about the
like,
people who get their own last names on them?
those are the biggest fucking losers in the bro. I make it a point to like call them out. Hey, dude, sick jersey you got there. Manzanares. What year was he on that team? No, Manzanares? Yeah, I for whatever reason I can't think of the player. Number 18, Manzanares. What year was that? And I got this from my dad. My dad's a dick, so he used to just be all the time. I was like, but yeah, he's like, oh, Manzanares. Oh no, that's my name. I was like, you fucking play for the Steelers? He goes, well, no, my wife got it for me. She put my name on the back. I was like, sick jersey, bud. That's fucking cool, dog.
I'm sick, dude.
I see Christian laughing because he has one of those. He's got like a Nolan instead of Nolan Arenado or some shit. He's got fucking
Dallas
don't-
Cowboys, dude.
Don't
Dallas
tell me
Cowboys.
don't tell me you're part of this conversation where you have one of these.
No, I don't have a Cowboys one. I have a collegiate jersey with my name on the back.
Okay, well
That doesn't count. That's your own
that doesn't
jersey.
count.
Like
Come on, bud.
you were a football
That-
player. That's your
that-
own jersey.
whoa,
What the
whoa,
fuck?
Actually, if I catch you wearing that shit in the next couple years, like out and about, I'm at ESF and you're like, oh, go to Arby's and you got like fucking jersey on. I find it a little weird, but it's still
Well,
okay.
dude.
It's still okay. But no, yeah, I don't like that shit though. If you have your
I
own
agree.
last name on the back of your professional jersey, like you're fucked. That's all
I
I
agree.
gotta say. It's goofy. And I'm sorry to find that out with like the whole gaming jerseys. It's kind of cringy. Like the more I think it's like you're walking around these events with like your fucking gamer tag, like not even your actual name. Like some of these jerseys do, mind you.
Hey,
is,
mine
like,
has my name. I just can't see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. But I know the more I think, I was like, yeah. I remember the first time I walked out of my house and I had my jersey on. My dad put like the shame into me. He's like, hey, Warlord, where you going? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, did he just say that? Hey, and he's yelling out the door. hey, Warlord, when are you gonna be back for dinner? And I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. I like literally took the shirt off, like put a fucking hoodie on, and like drove off. I was so my dad literally shamed me and embarrassed me so bad. No one even there to hear it, but it hit me so hard. I was like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah,
Dude,
facts, dude.
I don't think
my
I
dad,
even want to wear these jerseys no more. I'm kind
my
of.
dad did that yesterday. He's like, you go get him, bang. I'm like,
Oh
Oh
no! But at
and
least
then
you
my
have.
mom,
At least you could bring back your fucking Whittians and be like, "You're right. I did it, Dad."
and then my
Check
mom
this out.
texts me. My mom texts me after I said I'm going to a tournament for the day, and she's like, go get him with the monkey.
no!
Sends a bunch of
Shit.
emojis.
Hey, at least they're supportive.
Yeah, I
right?
was gonna say it's cool to have support it. Like your parents to be
Well,
super
fun
supportive
fact.
about it.
So,
To some level.
Warlord.
Were they supportive at
At first-
first?
so at first, I started going, and I like wasn't really winning at first. I was like medium, and it was funny because I remember my mom was like, this is basically like gambling. I don't like you gambling. And I'm like, Mom, it's not gambling. It's like a skill thing. And she's like, all right. And then like 4 months or 5 months later, when I was starting to make some like decent money, she's like, you know what? I think this is good for you. I'm like, yeah, me too,
Start farming FGFs back in the day.
dude.
The 14 tournament win streak.
I made a lot of money in Smash 4.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
I need to make more money in this game, which I
The
plan to
first-
make more than I
The
did.
first time I win, I think fucking Bang won or whatever, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "How much did he win?" And so, it wasn't. I think it wasn't even that many people. He's like, "Yeah, I think he won like $300." I was like, "The fuck?" I was like, y'all just let. He didn't even like sweat. He just smoked you guys so because he was smoking everybody in Smash 4. I think I watched Shu beat him like twice, like in the entire existence, and I'm thing was like, whatever, I'll just get my money back in a money match or some shit. I was like, Jesus Christ, what a fucking savage. Well, no,
All about
that's
the money.
you fucking made some money off those kids.
I lost count at Genesis how many people I money matched. I probably made hundreds. I don't even know. I lost track. I was money matching for hours and hours and hours.
I got my
I was
own
like,
little
"Why?"
tournament right here, bro. Doesn't matter.
It didn't
Right.
matter. Let's go.
So, what's the next event for you outside? Oh, is local host the next one, the major, or what's going on?
No, Frostbite.
Frostbite, where's that at?
That's in Detroit, Michigan. Speaking of good cities.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, these assholes are like the CDL, bro. Like, why are you guys picking these fucking cities like in the middle of winter? Like, I mean, I get it, you're gonna be at the venue, but people like me, when I go to like a, if I, well, Evo's not a good comparison since you're in Las Vegas, but like, if I go to a venue, like I still want to go like around the city. Well, I would if I go to Detroit, I'm fucking staying at the venue, not going anywhere. But it's just like
Go to 8 Mile, bro.
go to the hood. No, I mean, it's just the whole fact of like you would think you'd have your warm city events going on right now, and then like, but mind you, it says it's Frostbite, I guess, what makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those have always been a little weird to me.
My
The
buddy,
locations and timing.
Fabian, he's part of the podcast, but he was talking about how he doesn't like winter tournaments. Like spring and summer is better. He's like, imagine a bunch of people with bad hygiene that get together in a warm place with a lot of warm clothing on, and then just bake there forever. Not a good mixture.
Yeah,
And I
you're
can tell you,
definitely
Genesis is
right.
really good.
Is that any different than a warm? It's warm outside with less clothes on.
But you're not wearing
Mm.
warm stuff. And I thought the same thing. He's like, but people hang out outside at that point. Like then you're chilling outside. Like you're not just in the venue. And he's right because you do go chill
Get
outside.
some
Way
fresh
more.
air.
Yeah.
Why hasn't like Old Spice or one of these like deodorant companies like taken advantage of this shit,
Because
man?
nobody would use it anyways. It'd be a waste of investment.
Dude, I legit
True.
for our podcast, I put a deodorant stick of Old Spice like as our prop for the episode. It's like, see this shit? Wash your ass.
There's some guy like, what the fuck is that thing? I don't even know. Old Spice? Is he gonna cook or some shit? I don't know.
No, but yeah, I got frostbite in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna be able to make doubles. Doubles isn't as important to me in this game, but with the new job, it's kind of annoying. I had to buy a plane ticket ish, last minute ish. But yeah, that's in 2 weeks, so it should be good. I expect to
Yeah.
learn a lot there. I need to play a lot of people. I learned a lot of Genesis, and I feel like it's transferring. I just got to keep at it. I might take some like punches in the meantime, but overall, kind of like you guys watch Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z?
Negative.
Yeah, a little bit.
So basically, just a quick little. When the Saiyans like Goku and stuff get beat up, they get like stronger. So it's like the same shit. I'm gonna go get beat up, but then I come back like way better. Because people don't learn. Like, and I like look at it and really like step back and be subjective about it, and then I like go from. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Yeah.
I expect to get some results here pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
I got a question. How many more years you got this in you, bro? Like, how many more years do you see yourself doing this?
I don't know, honestly. I have no clue.
Because I asked that just because like I see people like Schumann. I don't know if he's a full-time teacher. I know he was like a substitute at first and blah blah blah. But I know he does a lot of that shit. And I'm
He's
just like,
full-time.
at what point is it like I don't know, like trying to balance, when you get to that real life stage, and I'm not saying you can't play games, obviously, when you're in the real life stage, but
Yeah.
it becomes like a hard thing when it's, juggling both these, like, your real work, your passion. I mean, I guess if you keep making the money and keep farming people, you can do it as long as you fucking want.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
'Cause
How
I
many more
mean,
years do you see yourself doing this?
I lived off like in college, like groceries and rent off Smash. Like I literally lived off that, and then some. Like I was making money, but like with football then thrown in, I couldn't go to tournaments, so then I was losing money. But then I got scholarships, so I was like fine. But in terms of how much longer I'll play, I think it depends more. Not even on well, maybe a career, but not really. Probably a woman, honestly. Like when I find a chick, I'm like, yep, I want to settle down with this one. And it's like, all right, see you guys. I can't do this anymore.
Just quickly
Bro,
gone.
Yeah,
hopefully
but you
not
could
even
go
a
farm
problem.
Colorado and then take her out to like a 5-star dinner, bro.
Cool. I mean, I already had a girlfriend who like didn't really like it for like a long time. So like I would ditch some events and obviously hang out because like that's not my life, you know. But I don't know, like
He's gonna be sneaking out of the house some days, like he's gonna have the itching. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the store, and he's fucking drives his ass down to.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
local
but they
host
don't get it.
local host be out of business by then. From
You gotta
their
find
baseball
yourself a girl that
practices,
supports
but
your
he'll go
passion,
somewhere
bro.
else.
That's the
Yeah, women for the most part don't get it. Like it's just nerdy shit to them. I'm like, but I'm making money. Like I'm taking you out, but they still don't really get it.
They're like, yeah,
So
but you're hanging out with all your friends over there, and you always sound like bo when you come back. Like it's like, what the fuck's going on?
I remember my ex told me she was like, let's hang out with your friends, and I was like, all right, like Jesus and Fabian, like we were gonna go do this. She was like, no, your real friends, not your gaming friends. I'm like, what?
They are my
Oh,
real
shit.
friends.
I'm like fuck. So
Damn.
I don't know, probably then, and that's I mean. I don't want to move for a job, but I might. So it depends. But even then, I would guess maybe 3, 4 years. Hopefully, this is my last Smash game. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but we'll see. I don't
Not your gaming friends, your real
Retired.
friends.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's cold blooded, man. That's cold.
Ouch, dude.
Fuck it. I don't know.
All right, so
I'm good on topics, man.
yeah,
I don't really feel like going through anything else.
yeah, I think we can probably wrap it up here, man. So
Well,
bang,
hold on, Chris.
what?
No, hold on.
No,
Did you have anything you wanted to speak of today?
I'm sick as fuck, bro. I'm not doing that.
That's why it's even better to ask you because you're not thinking. Is there anything else you wanted to like?
No, there's
drop?
not.
You don't have anything you want to say?
No,
say you love me.
I love you, bang.
I saw you comment, by the way. This guy was like, "Bang's my dad." I'm like, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you saw
I
that.
am. Yeah, I am.
Follow the neutral table. Go
Yeah.
on YouTube and subscribe right now.
How many subs you guys got?
Like 50 in a month.
It's not bad. Eventually,
I'll take it.
eventually everyone's gonna sit there. And, I don't know. You guys got some. Brax is like the only guy that I think everyone would probably be like, yeah, I like Brax. But I'm sure there's somebody like, yeah, Jesus, baby, yeah, bang.
We've got some like early requests and stuff where people are like, well, why would I watch a podcast with you guys that all just agree with each other? And I thought about it and I did think it was a problem for a little bit, but I'm like, why does it matter? And plus, we disagree about a lot of shit. And like a lot of episodes show that. Like, I disagree with them about a lot of shit, but they think it's just going to be like groupthink the whole time. They're like, well, Brax saves it because he always thinks something different. I'm like, nah, Brax is just kind of the quiet mind. He like thinks more than he talks, and we're just like blabbing about whatever. But like, that's kind of what a podcast is, you know? Like, I
Well,
kind of just,
Fabian's just talking.
yeah. So we're
That's
working on
it.
it, and we're
The
like,
episode I watched, it was like that. And plus, like Brax was kind of doing like the devil's advocate type shit. So he kind of agreed with you anyway. But he's like,
yeah.
well, what if we looked at it this way? It's like you gotta say it how it is. If all four of you agree, like don't be tools and start like trying to like disagree on purpose if that's not your
Yeah.
initial intent.
Yeah. We
people like Chris. I think he's stupid in most of the shit he says. So like, it's easy to
Yikes.
disagree with the stuff he says.
Why you gonna come at me like that, bro?
Because you didn't have a get cultured segment or like any fucking useful information to end this podcast.
I don't know. I don't have any useful information, bro. I'm sorry.
I know. Well, I know that, but like, I wanted to hear something funny out of your mouth.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, bro.
Unbelievable.
I don't know, but
unbelievable.
you, Caden, why don't you tell the people where they can follow you at? What's going on in your life before we dip out?
Follow me? I don't post nothing. You can follow me at Caden_Maher and at Caden Maher. I don't do nothing. Y'all can follow me if you want.
I don't do nothing. Oh,
Some
I'm
coke.
busy, dude. My life's just my life's work right now, dude. I work in the sheriff's department. Gonna hopefully be soon.
You see anything cool out there so far? Anything interesting that you're
On my
able to
ride
talk about?
On my ride along, I saw some pretty intense stuff, but
Can you talk about
Yeah.
it?
yeah, I patrolled with one of my dad's. So when my dad was at patrol, when he was my age, he met a guy. His name was Tom Carey, and so his son, he's a couple years older than me, is on patrol right now in South LA, which is like Compton, Century, Linwood area. And so I did a ride along with him. I saw a couple domestics. There was a couple shootings. There was shit going on. You'd be surprised. Like a lot. The thing that was surprising to me was the stuff that goes on you don't know about. Like in any city that you live in. Like in my hometown I live in, it's a pretty safe, like upper middle class area. Like there's not a lot of bad stuff that happens here. But when I was talking to a couple of the deputies here, like, dude, there's like shootings and stabbings and robberies all the time, and you just don't ever hear about it. So
Right.
the only thing to take away from it is just the amount of bad stuff that happens without you knowing about it is kind of unbelievable. But
I believe that. What about you, Chris? What's going on in your life, bro?
I tech skis, bro. That's it.
Don't make it seem so awesome, dog. Like shit. Sounds great.
Nah, bro.
Anything else interesting besides doing skis?
I bought a 5 terabyte hard drive and now I can play as many games as I want. That's pretty lit.
Damn, you were living life to the fucking max, my man.
I downloaded
Right.
Trials Rising, so we should probably hop on that sometime. Get some good fucking content going, bro.
We got Kaden fucking doing ride along, seeing all sorts of wild shit, and we got Chris on a terrified hard drive. It's pretty cool.
Bro, I don't do shit.
Before we end this,
Oh.
our game nights are gonna happen soon. Gunfight tournaments, anything that we can get a lot of people joining in on.
Fuck yeah.
I do have something I guess I
Probably.
could talk about from work that happened. It was just kind of funny. I already told you and Nick. I already told Nick about it. But like there were these 2 dudes, right? No, like these 3 bros, right? They came in. This one dude was just gonna get snowboard boots because they all had their own gear, right? And the dude's trying his boots on. He's filling out his paper. His boy walks out to the truck, comes back, and he's like, "Guys, our boards fell out of the truck." And they're just like, "Well, pick them up." And he's like, "No, like they fell out of the truck while we were driving. Like they're somewhere out there." And so the one dude's like, "Well, go fucking look for him." And the guy leaves for like 10 minutes. He comes back. He's like, "I can't find them. They're nowhere to be found." And so they all leave. They get all sad. And like they come back like an hour later and they're like, "Guys, we searched everything. Our boards are gone. We called like the resort. We called everybody. Like our boards are fucking gone." And they were like, $2,000 worth of boards just like dipped. And I was like,
How's that even happen, dude? Like, how long were the boards and how short was like the truck then?
I don't know. Apparently he didn't close the tailgate completely or something like that.
There you go.
And then whenever
Okay,
they
there you
pulled
go.
off, it did that. And it was just a whole mess, dude. And they came back and they got like they rented some snowboards, dude. And they just kept coming back. Like after they returned, they were still sad as fuck. That sucks, dude. But $2,000 worth of snowboards, you just drop it out of the back of your truck.
Damn.
Like if somebody didn't steal it, it probably got smacked by a plow truck. Like,
Or someone just stopped and got 3 new boards. Fuck.
that's true.
Christmas come early.
See it on the fucking online yard sale here in a couple months.
Hey, such is life, dude. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes your stuff gets sold. That's how it goes.
Exactly. They
Shit
seem like they're
happens.
pretty well off anyway. It's all right. That's the thing that blows my mind. These people, like, we had 3 people come in the other day. They spent $556 to rent demo skis for 3 days.
And Chris, before, where do you live again? Like, what's your area?
I live in Maryland, bro.
So people are going out to Maryland to fucking ski down little fucking like sledding hills, pretty much, right? You have no fucking mountains out there.
Dude, Deep Creek Lake is the Lake Tahoe of the East, all right?
You know, what's your highest peak? Do you know, like, the highest?
The highest peak in Maryland, in Maryland?
Yeah.
It's in my county. It's like 3,500 feet.
It's not even taller than Colorado, dude.
Just, that was always funny every time we talk to people going skiing. Where you,
Very popular resort.
must be nothing to do out there.
There isn't. That's fact. But
Right on.
I think that about wraps it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired. I am ready to go to bed. Getting tired of this whole work grind shit. It's no
I gotta
bueno.
go be an adult tomorrow.
It's been real. It's been fun.
Gonna be an adult, bud. How's that gonna go? You excited for that?
I guess.
Oof.
Uh-huh.
Like, yes. I don't even have to counter that. It's funny. I guess.
All right, guys.
All right, fellas. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
Oh wow, rude. We'll see
That's
y'all.
cute.
We'll see y'all
That's
fudging
cute,
later.
bud. Where'd you come up with
Cute
that?
budgie.
Make sure to
Goddamn.
follow our
You
make sure to
fucking
follow our
weirdo.
Discord. If you could hit it with the exclamation point Discord. There you go. And everybody have a great night. Peace out.
Hey, God bless America.
Fuck